It's good to have you back on. Oh,
Yeah, it's good to be on your show again. Good to be
yeah.
back.
So tell me, two matches, two consecutive losses, and you're going to play Liverpool, you know? So now,
Probably.
are you scared? Are you scared of Liverpool?
Well, for a man that has fallen, why should you be afraid of heights? You're already on the ground. So I think Manchester United basically has nothing to lose in that match. That's just the truth. We have lost two consecutive matches already. You know, if we lose again, it's just we have lost, right? So I think that's the mentality that the players should play with. They should go all out. For me, as a Manchester United fan, of course, Liverpool is a much better team. They look more organized. It's not like they have also been getting the best of results themselves, right? Their new additions have not really gelled as we expected, right? I think they are missing money greatly. Money, they are missing the guy greatly. So for me, of course, it's an opportunity. There's no better opportunity for the Manchester United players to show that they can compete at the top than this next match that is coming right before us. Right, this is the time they need to show the character, the attitude that they have it. Some of these guys they have it in them already. They just need to you know let it happen on the field. We have fantastic footballers, right? Of course, some of them are not so fantastic, but we have very good players in the club right now that can deliver against the Liverpool side if they play, for instance, to the plan of the coach. It depends on how the coach wants to go out. But for me, I think that Man United can still steal something out of that match.
Okay, so what do you think is the best centre back pairing against Liverpool?
For me, interestingly, right, my take immediately we got Martinez. A lot of people, I believe, so much. The guy is very good. When the ball is on the ground, he's a fantastic defender of the ball. A lot of people have problems with his height, right? So probably, but Liverpool will be out. They are number nine, the tallest, probably one of the tallest players they have will be because of his red card. That's like the tallest guy, Nunes in the attacking deal of Liverpool's side. So I think for me, I'll go with Varane and Martinez. I'll put Maguire on the bench. Um, I'll also bench Luke Shaw and you know I'll use the new lad. Yeah. So that's what's going to be my back to 5 and 6 center back pairing, Varane and Martins
Oh,
for me.
okay, okay. So you don't want to start Harry Maguire, right?
I've never been a fan even before we bought him. Right. I've never been a fan of Harry Maguire. Right. I don't believe that Harry Maguire has the um I don't think he has the ability, he has the confidence, he has the character, he has the drive to lead a team like Manchester United. I think in my years of supporting Manchester United, this is the worst captain we've had. He lacks character. And again, I'm African, so I will speak superstitiously to say that he's also a very unlucky person. So he makes the right move, and something happens. The ball just hits the back of his head, or something, or something happens, and he keeps making those mistakes.
Yeah.
So you don't want someone like that that is quite unlucky, that lacks character, that cannot really lead, that makes a lot of mistakes.
His village people are
You know,
always after him, right?
thank you. His village people are then they follow him,
As
then they
he
go. So the guy, Harry Maguire, hell no, hell no. I don't want him in the team. In fact, I was hoping that when you know the new manager came in, he was going to strip him of the captain band
of the
and give the
captain band.
captain band to Bruno Fernandes or David De Gea. But right now, it will be, Bruno Fernandes is like the guy. It's just like when we used to have under Herrera. You see these players and then you see that they are captain stuff. They have captain stuff. They can lead the team from they have the energy. They are taking on the referees, taking on opposing team and all of that. The drive. Harry Maguire is just there. No,
Okay.
wrong by. I don't want my man.
Okay, so what's your preferred lineup against Liverpool?
Like I said, David De Gea, there's no option there, even though we know that he cannot play from the back. That problem is still there. So I'll pair Martinez and Varane, like I said. Malaysia, what's his name? Dalot.
Dalot.
And then in the midfield, of course, if we are lucky, if between today and tomorrow we can seal the deal for Casemiro, right? Yeah, and then Casemiro, fantastic defensive midfielder. He is like it's a huge buy for Manchester United, even though at a ridiculous cost. It's a ridiculous amount of money to pay for a 30-year-old. You know, I don't know. So, but if there is a Casemiro, yeah, you put a Casemiro, it goes straight into the team, straight into the team. But because you are playing a Liverpool side, I use Casemiro and Fred. They've done it together in Brazilian team. They pair perfectly well. When they play together in the Brazilian side. I don't know if you have watched Fred and Casemiro play together. They make a good pairing. When they play for Brazil. So we can put those two together, right? And then throw Bruno in front of them. Yeah. We have Casemiro, Bruno, and Eriksen in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Yes.
sounds better than Fred McTominay and then my front pairing will be to go for Sancho, of course, right? Cristiano Ronaldo, and then Rashford on the left. And
Okay.
then
So,
yeah, so
okay.
my 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 reserve would have Eriksen and all of that. But if I want to change formation to maybe a 4-4-2 formation, if I want to change the formation to a 4-4-2 formation where I would have Casemiro, Eriksen in the middle, and then I'll have on the flanks Sancho and what's his name?
Rashford.
Rashford. Yes, and then I'll play Ronaldo and Bruno.
Okay. Cool. Like you said, Liverpool, they've not been having a very good game, two consecutive draws as well. So, what do you think will be Liverpool's weakness that United can exploit to maybe get some points from them?
It's easy. If you saw the Crystal Palace match against Liverpool, and then the way the Liverpool team is always set up, they come for you and all of that. So that was why I prefer to use a two defensive midfielder, right, against them. We can contain them and then we meet them on the counter. That's the best way to be because their fullbacks are always out. We have Sancho and Rashford, very pacey guys, and then very pacey. If they can make use of a counter-attacking football against Liverpool, I believe we can get the best of them and then we can defend well. That's why Maguire should not start that match at all. So if we can, yeah, if we are able to defend well, right, and contain the attacks because they are definitely going to come at us, particularly from the flank, and then putting all the crosses together from Robinson and then what's the guy, other guy, Trent,
Arnold, Trent.
Alexander Arnold, you know, there's a lot of area balls coming in and then all of that. But like I said, Salah always very deadly on the ball, in the Premier League, we know. But I believe greatly that if we set up well with the kind of formation I said, the counter attack with a ball playing defensive midfielder like Casemiro, for instance, and the brilliant sight for pass for of Eriksen and the likes. Maybe we can depend on Ronaldo to be prolific on a day like that.
Okay, talking about Ericsson now, which position do you think he best fits in? Against Brighton, he played more like a number nine, and Brentford more like a defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
So,
so I think what the manager was trying to do there, which is very obvious, is evident in his number one, the prime target in the transfer window, which is Frankie De Jong. Right in the last game, I saw Ericsson playing the role he wanted. The role he has, in quotes, reserved for Frankie De Jong, where you take the ball from the back and there is a good passer of the ball, and then you do that. So that was what I believe was being attempted to do with Ericsson. Ericsson is a fantastic passer of the ball, right? So that I believe that was what he wanted to explore, but unfortunately, it was a bad day, for De Gea, and then it made him commit that very important, very very crucial error that led to the second goal.
the
So
second goal, yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's obvious because of Ericsson's lack of strength, he probably wouldn't be able to play in that position, right? Right. So we need to push Ericsson forward. 10, 8, a 10 and an 8 is the best position I believe Ericsson should play. If you are playing 10, Bruno playing 8, or is playing 8, Bruno is playing 10.
Okay. What's your prediction for the match?
Oh, well, I don't want to predict again because the last time I predicted it was, but I expect that,
It's a
I,
disaster.
I'm, I look forward. Either ways, either of the two teams will be breaking a record, their own record this season. Is either
Yeah.
Manchester United get their first points, getting the draw, or Liverpool, you know, either gets to lose, which is my prayer, or they get a win, which is the unlikely event. So I would say that I'm going to be very, very, truthful as a football fan, not a Manchester United fan, right? Liverpool is a better team, right? I just want to see a football game where the Manchester United guys can actually, show what they can do, right?
Okay.
If they give it a fight, if they give that, we can get a win. Worst case scenario, a draw. So my
Okay.
prediction really most likely a draw.
Most likely. I feel same. So like more like a draw for this
Yeah,
match.
I feel it's gonna end in a draw, but both sides will get to score. Manchester United will not score a single goal by ourselves this season. The goal we had against
Brighton.
Brighton was an own goal, so we have not scored. So this game, the team has to show they they know that the fans are furious and all of that. So the team has to come out and just grind some.
The match against Liverpool, you said you don't want to give an exact prediction, right?
Yeah, I think I'll just say a 1-1, 2-2 scoreline.
From any players at all.
Oh, players to score.
Yeah.
Salah has decided to turn Old Trafford to his,
Ah, it's bet right.
yeah. So Salah might be getting a goal. You know, yeah. Um, Ronaldo is a big game player. If he plays, you know, I expect him to be able to. In fact, I expect Ronaldo to score the first goal for Manchester United this season.
Mm,
Yeah, so I think it will happen in that match, and then Sancho.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know for Liverpool. I don't know who else they have, but Salah is their most potent striker.
Oh, really?
Salah, and the new guy would have
Instead of
want to like.
Diaz, instead of Luis Diaz, that guy is a
I don't know.
beast.
Yeah, he's a fantastic footballer, really. But if you're to be Mane, I might be very scared. Mane
Ah,
is a beast. That is he plays the way he plays for Liverpool. He gives his heart, his soul, everything to the game for them.
yeah.
But I haven't said that you can't take it away from Diaz. He's a fantastic footballer. Also, he's doing well with them. But I think we should be able to contain that guy if we get the pairing right.
Uh-huh. Okay, it's fine,
If
no
you get it
problem.
right, but Salah impossible to play
Uh-huh.
against.
So some people actually make this joke that Manchester United is going to be playing 10 men and Liverpool 12 men because definitely if Harry Maguire is playing, it's going to be on
That's why he
Liverpool's
needs to
side,
sit on the
causing
bench.
an own goal or something.
That's why he needs to sit on the bench. He needs to sit on the bench.
Oh, let's see how it
Mhm.
goes. Monday it's here already. So good luck to both teams, Sha. All right, thank
Good
you.
loss to Manchester United, not the both teams.